What's up, YouTube? So we were on our way to the gym, get a workout in, doing chest. I'll probably end up going to work out later with Sarah, doing chest also. But I just want to kind of get a workout in on my own, doing chest. Just so I can really focus on actually really getting a, good workout in. And later, her and I can go, do our chest workouts. And plus, I can go heavier when I'm by myself because I won't have to strip the weights off and things like that. So, I'll go heavier right now. Then later, I'll probably just do lighter, more controlled sets. Need to stop at the store. Maybe. And I have to come back, I have to get packed up, things like that. I have to get packed up because I'm going to be driving back to my hometown tomorrow to go finish out my research. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna go back and work on doing some blade angle measurements, or not blade angle, notch angle measurements, and then doing some micro-wear analysis, use wear analysis, stuff like that. So I just got an email saying that the microscope and ultrasonic cleaner and all kinds of other stuff like that I'm going to be using should be in by tomorrow or Wednesday. So it kind of works out perfectly. I'll be able to go back up, do all that stuff, and then after I get done with that, I'll have a little bit of time to kind of go over my results and try to maybe find some kind of data on, go through Excel sheet and stuff like that, and try to make some graphs and charts and come up with some kind of data analysis formulas, stuff like that, which I want to do a little bit of that work today also. I think today and tomorrow night after I get back to my hometown. So yeah, I think things will start to get better. So but anyways, today, like I said, is chest day. I think we might have left our scale over at our friend's house that we were watching, so might have to get that later or something. So I'm on my weight, but we'll see. Today I think the plan is to go ahead and eat egg whites for lunch, maybe with a protein shake. And for dinner, I think the plan is to have some steak and sweet potatoes, maybe some broccoli. So, got our food planned out for the day. Kind of have a busy day. I gotta, after I get back from working out, I need to put some clothes in the dryer, start packing up some stuff, looking through some stuff, do some work. I have to go visit Sarah's work. So it's gonna be a busy day, but I think when I get back to Elyria, I might end up starting to do 2 workouts a day again, before I go to work and after. So might get back on that schedule for a little while. Probably cut down some weight. Like I said, I think I got back up to, I think I'm about 280, 281 maybe right now. So I kind of gained about 5-6 pounds back, but hopefully we should be able to drop that once I get back on my normal dietary habits. Cut a couple other things out of my diet, so that's the plan. So we got some road work up here. They've been doing a lot of road work on this road recently. It's like telephone wires and things like that. I actually watched some people do this at my job once because they had to do it in our work area and work on those wires. Seems kind of crazy. They have to have like rubber on their arms and hands, and they have to put rubber mats on all the stuff, and then so yeah. Hopefully we'll have a good workout today and get all of our other stuff done today, and be able to drive back up to Elyria tomorrow and get to work on the rest of my internship, get that done, get some analysis done. Hopefully I'll have, all my methods and all my, if I have all my methods, for not only doing the analysis part, but also doing the, making formulas and getting the, charts and stuff like that. I can add that to my methods section that I have going. I can, if I get answers from that, I can actually start writing my results, and I can write my acknowledgments. I can write, I can just write all that kind of stuff. And like I said, hopefully get a decent portion of my thesis written and done, so that by the time I get to the point where I'm actually working on my thesis in school, that I'm kind of already ahead of the game, make some changes, and be on track to graduate on time. So that's my goal. So as part of writing a thesis is like a thesis defense, so it's kind of thing that has me most I don't know, not worried or anything like that, but just thing I need to focus on, I think, the most, because I feel like that's the most important part, And then so but chest day, I'm gonna do some incline, Smith machine press. We're gonna do some what else are we gonna do? We're gonna do cable flies. I don't know, I might do cable flies, I might do pec deck. I haven't decided yet. The pec deck I like somewhat because you can get a little more weight on it, I guess. But I really do like the cable flies. I just feel like I get a little bit more of a little better tension on it. I can always do both, just do less sets of of each, so I don't overdo it, but we'll see. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of workouts where if I'm doing them and I just don't really feel the effects that I usually feel, or how it just doesn't feel right that day, then I'll just move on to something else. There's so many different workouts you can do to work out different muscles, and just slight changes can always, on a day-to-day basis, you have to think about your skeletal, arrangement. Sometimes you have things that are a little out of whack. Tendons are a little weak or stretched out or something like that. Hand positioning, just different things can happen during the day where it just kind of tweaks it just enough where maybe the thing that you usually like doing because it feels good just doesn't really do it for you, and then you have to switch it up and do something else, and then you get more out of it. But that's kind of just stuff to think about when you're doing your workouts, things like that. I should do my Allegra. Sorry. Anyways. And yeah, so I'll probably just see you guys after the workout. I'm gonna listen to some music on my way to the gym, drink my pre-workout, and get ready for a good workout. Afterwards, like I said, I'll come back and eat some eggs and egg whites, maybe a protein shake, and do some packing, stuff like that. Maybe do a little bit of work, then go out and see Sarah for a little bit, and come back. And I think the plan will be, like I said, us to go out and work out this evening. But like I said, I don't know, tonight, I'd rather go work out in the morning, just in case tonight for some reason we can't go work out. I want to at least have a workout in. So I'd rather work out twice a day than not at all, usually. But like I said, also you need to consider rest days every once in a while. But I haven't really been pushing it super hard recently with my diet or my workouts. And since I haven't really stuck to my diet recently that much, I've been in a calorie surplus, so I don't really feel the fatigue that I was feeling when I was on a cut for that long period of time. So, but we're gonna get back on really going to calorie deficit and take that serious again, count calories, doing all that stuff. While I'm back up in Elyria, hopefully in the next 2 to 3 weeks I can drop the 5 pounds of gain back, maybe another 5 to 10 pounds, in that time frame. So that's the hope, anyways. If it takes a little longer than that, then that's what I gotta do. If I have to go another, I think I was doing good on my diet for close to 45 days. Kind of the last week, 2 weeks, kind of fell off a little bit. If it takes another 45 days to lose another, 25 pounds, get down to my goal of 260 or 250, then hey, that's what it's going to take. And yeah, so that's just kind of the plan, and we'll see how that goes. We'll get after it. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys after the workout. I might not be able to record it today because, like I said, this Planet Fitness recently, I don't know, are not seeming like they appreciate me working out. But so might have to just record our workout tonight. Stay pumped, stay blessed. I'll see you guys after the workout. What's up, YouTube? So we finished at the gym doing chest, and pretty good day. Basically did everything I said I was going to do. I didn't do pec deck, I just did cable flies. Incline bench press, or incline Smith machine press, I guess I should say. was pretty good, actually. I tried to go a little bit heavier today just to kind of see how I felt. Because I felt pretty strong today. Yesterday's leg day, I didn't really do much, to be honest with you. Like I said, I tripped the other day and on something and messed up my leg a little bit, so I wasn't really able to do a crazy amount. But I was able to do chest today, and pretty good. I guess I went a little bit heavier. I did some lighter reps also, you know what I mean, to somewhat work on my warm up a little bit. But I was able to do one rep of 225. So my max before was, I think what I said, 205, I think, before. So since I kind of started these videos, or, you know, at least close to the time I started the videos, I've added almost 20 pounds to my incline Smith machine press, which is pretty cool. It's probably because I went in calorie surplus for the last few days. I didn't know it, but they actually had a scale at the gym, and I weighed myself on it. And I would say usually, because I've done this in the past just to kind of see what my body weight would be when I wake up in the morning. You know, I don't have all my clothes on and stuff like that. And then after, I go to the gym, and afterwards with my clothes on, usually it adds about 3 to 5 pounds. And the scale at the gym said 283. So I'm guessing my morning weight probably would have been close to 278 to 280, which is about what I thought it was. So not a crazy increase in weight by any means. But also the fact that I have actually gotten stronger on my incline bench press, and I've gotten stronger on squats, and I've gotten stronger on with the ab machines, stuff like that. I do feel like I have been gaining some muscle during this progress. So even though I've been on calorie deficit, I think I've been adding a little bit of muscle to my frame, especially my legs, I feel like, because like I said before I started this, my legs really I hadn't really worked on my legs too much just because of injury and things like that. But I've gotten stronger. So the weight, that's why one thing I would say about, looking at the scale. Looking at a scale might not always be the best thing to do. I mean, it is a good way to track, right? But if you're trying to cut weight, but you're also putting on muscle, so if you're getting stronger, you're putting on muscle, the weight might not necessarily change, but your body composition is changing. You're getting more muscle, less fat. So even if your body weight doesn't necessarily change, you still are progressing, improving, things like that. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. I think probably the 3 or 4 pounds I have gained in the last week or two, maybe a little bit, body fat just from eating more calories, stuff like that. But I think it has probably a lot to do with, eating more carbohydrates than I usually would, stuff like that. Probably just added a little bit of more, intramuscular carbs, or however you want to say it, but into my muscle, into my body. So I think once I go back on my normal diet, less carbs and stuff like that, I have a feeling I'll probably drop a couple pounds in the next couple days of just intramuscular water weight, carbs, whatever. So we'll see though. Like, we'll check it out in a couple of days. I can actually tell though a little bit in just when I am flexing, things like that. My definition has went down a little bit. So I'm hoping maybe after a week or so, maybe two of going back on my diet strictly, that maybe I'll start to see those the definition again, and maybe even more. Who knows? But yeah, so I felt pretty good on it. Maybe I'll go pretty heavy on all my lifts today, which was feeling good. Tricep push down, stuff like that. My wrist is finally feeling good, so I don't really have much worry about my wrist being a limiting factor on those. I know I said I got some wrist wraps, but I was trying to use them and it just doesn't feel comfortable. I didn't like them, so I don't think I'm gonna continue with them. Maybe I'll try them again. I haven't tried them in a couple of days, but I think I'd rather, when I go to the community center tonight, work on my forearm strength with that. And when I go back to my hometown, my buddy's gym, they have one of those bars with a weight, so you can do forearm strength training if they're able to go to that one. I think they just moved recently, so they might not be able to get to there, but anyways, that's the plan. And yeah, but yeah, right now I'm gonna go home, cook up some egg whites and eggs with a protein shake and have that for breakfast / lunch. And then tonight, I think the plan is to have sweet potatoes with some ribeyes that Sarah's dad got from that he got. And yeah, so after that, my plan is to only have 2 protein shakes today, 300 grams of egg whites, 2 whole eggs, sweet potato, however many grams that is, probably around I'll say probably around 350 grams of for one of those sweet potatoes. They're kind of large. And then the steak, I think those steaks might be close to 12 to 14 ounce steaks, if not more. So that's why I'm just gonna have the eggs and protein shake and stuff like that, because I'm gonna have a lot of calories coming from the steak tonight. But tomorrow, I think when I go back to Elyria, I'll probably just end up getting some chicken, tilapia, stuff like that, and maybe go back on a more strict chicken, broccoli, sweet potato diet for a little while, cut some weight. Maybe a little less steak, because I feel like I've been eating steak quite a bit lately. Which, like I said, it kind of ends up making me feel better, because after I ate that steak the other day, when I was having those, kind of not cramps, but almost like cramps in my arms and things like that, after I had some electrolytes and some steak that morning, it kind of went away. So red meat is good for that, because like I said, red meat has iron. I think it has, I can't remember if it's magnesium or manganese, or I think it's magnesium. Yeah, I don't think it's manganese, I think it's magnesium. It has other minerals, that chicken and things like that, like white meat, doesn't necessarily have. That's one thing about red meat that is good, is that you do get those minerals, micronutrients that you need. But the only problem with steak is the cholesterol. Obviously, that's the number one thing that people talk about with steak. I think I'm gonna go back on taking my fish oil every day. Fish oil or flaxseed oil, things like that will help cut down on your cholesterol, intake. I'm also thinking about getting these immunity shots, or they're called immunity shots, or they have, I think, energy ones and other stuff like intestinal health. That our my one friend Justin, he started taking them every day. I think 2 a day. Has like turmeric, ginger, black pepper, some other juice, stuff like that. And he says that it seems to be help him. Even the immunity one, give him just better energy, just feels better. Yeah, so maybe I'll try it. He says it doesn't taste exactly great, which I can imagine just from what it looks like. It kind of looks like it's kind of, it has the ginger, turmeric, and pepper and things like that in it, so it might be a little grainy. But who knows? Maybe I'll try it. If I like it, maybe I'll keep doing it. And yeah, so that's the plan with that, anyways. But yeah, I'm gonna try to lock back in, guys. I just want to say, you're not always going to be perfect. You're going to have setbacks. You're going to, fail at things in life, and all you can do is, try to get back on track and learn from mistakes, things like that, and do your best. That's all you can do. Try to stay disciplined to your diet, to your workout routine, things like that. Because, as I always say, motivation, it comes and goes. And if you only rely on that motivation, things might get a little bit, difficult, because you need to try to focus and stay disciplined as much as possible. That's all I can say about that, really, is stay disciplined. Try to, watch things or do things to keep you motivated, right? Because having motivation is a good thing, but just don't rely on motivation, I guess is what I'm trying to say, is, try to know what you want to do, have a goal, and stay disciplined to what you know that you need to do to stick and achieve that goal. So, like I said, learn from mistakes, try to get back on track. I know I've been saying that for probably the last 2 weeks, I feel like, or maybe even more. But sometimes it can be difficult, right? Just coming down here, I guess, getting engaged, things like that. I've had quite a few, baby showers, going out to the lake, things like that, 4th of July. I have a feeling that a lot of people out there might have got off a little off track on their diet on 4th of July. So if that's you, let's get back on track together and get after it. I'll see you guys. Maybe I'll do another video later on the way to the gym with Sarah, and we'll try to record our workout there. So until then, you guys stay pumped, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys later. What's up, YouTube? So we are on our way over to the community center to hit chest with Sarah. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're on our way over there. Got some work done today. Got some laundry done. Got to pack up and stuff tonight. Maybe do a little bit more work tonight. But yeah, we're about to go hit chest with Sarah at the community center. So we'll hopefully do a little bit of recording of what we do there. And yeah, so that's the plan. We're gonna probably go a little bit lighter today than we normally would, just because, well, I already did chest earlier, so my plan is to kind of go a little bit lighter this afternoon, really focus more on, just getting a good, time under tension, good, squeeze at the top, stretch, full stretch, I'll probably do the pec deck instead of the cable flies. Just stop. Not stop. Just to change things up. And because I already did cable flies, so I'll probably change it up with that. And I think I might do some flat bench. I did incline earlier, but I think when I get over here, I'm going to do some flat bench. Might even do some like regular barbell, like flat bench, not on the Smith machine. I usually like using the Smith machine, but maybe I might just do 135, just plate on each side, just do that for a couple sets, kind of work my stabilizer muscles a little bit. Because really I think my chest is getting stronger, obviously, but I do think that I need a little bit of work on the stabilizing muscles on those kind of workouts. Gonna do that, do some ab work. I did some today this morning, but I'll do some more when I get over here. Do some forearm work. I'll probably record that, because I don't think I've recorded that yet, so I'm gonna record that today. And yeah, I think that's the plan. Not sure what else. I did some tricep rope pull downs earlier, so I might do some dips or tricep, push downs on the machine, something like that, maybe. Just to, switch it up. You can, work the same muscle groups, but different exercises in the same day, and might hit it just a little bit different, get a little extra something out of it. You can also just do the same workout. If you work out twice a day, just do the same workout twice in one day. It's not really not a huge deal, right? But personally, I would like to change it up a little bit, just so I feel like I'm maybe hitting the more of the overall, of my chest and triceps and stuff. Because really, when it comes to, if you're bodybuilding or something like that, you kind of want more of a balance, right? You kind of want to make everything look proportional. You don't want one thing to you don't want something to be way more developed than something else, right? So that's why I kind of want to work on my forearms. Normally I would do some calf raises, but like I said, I hurt my ankle the other day, so I might have to take a couple of days off doing calves just to let that heal the joint. The muscle doesn't necessarily hurt, it's just my ankle just kind of bothering me, so I'm gonna take it easy on that, I think, for a few days. It's not gonna be, not really long term or anything, but just a couple days, give it a rest, and then we'll get back to hitting calves more often than not. So I really think what I want to work on the most is my calves, my forearms, and my quads, and my abs. The quads not so much, or not something that most people forget about, but the abs, calves, calves and forearms are kind of things that don't really necessarily get worked purposely a lot of times by people, because they're really not giant muscle groups. I mean, your abs, I guess, kind of, a lot of people want abs, but I wouldn't say abs are something that like everyone's training all the time. You know what I mean? They should, but sometimes doing abs kind of isn't really fun. And at a certain point, when my body weight percentage or fat percentage, you can't really see your abs. So you work your abs, but you don't really, can't really see them. It's not like when you get a chest pump or arm pump or back or whatever. So I think that's one reason. Same thing with calves and forearms, stuff like that. It's just not usually something that you really can see much evidence of it being beneficial. I think people get a little, rather focus on things that they can visibly see and track their progress on a little bit more, or, that look cooler, because a lot of people aren't really, looking at your calves right off the bat, right? They're more looking at your arms, legs, like quads, chest, stuff like that. That's not to say that, some people don't look at your calves and, forearms, stuff like that. Because, I mean, honestly, if you have giant, biceps and stuff, and then you have small forearms, it's going to pop out, right? But if you're insecure about a body part, don't really worry about it that much. Well, you should worry about it to, try to get better. But what I'm saying is, you see yourself every day, and you kind of really know all your shortcomings a little bit more than other people, that don't see you every day. So something that you think might be like a super glaring issue, to them might just be they probably wouldn't even notice. But that happens a lot of times. We see each other, we're always thinking about how our appearance is, even though, some people might not think that they do that. But in general, I would say that people are kind of highly in tune with their appearance on a regular basis, but others don't really pay attention that much to what you look like, to the detail that you do. So if you have something that's a shortcoming, don't freak out about it. Just try to work on it, and but don't think that people are going to be judging you all the time for it, because more than likely, people are thinking about their self or other things, and they're not going to notice.
To start the workout, I went ahead and just did
get in here, do a chest workout. I'll see you guys after.
Here. The regular barbell bench press was taken, so I just went ahead and did these. Went a little bit lighter since it was the second workout of the day. Tried to go slow on the eccentric, and then after that I moved on to the incline push-ups. Now these are great for working the lower pectoral muscle, or lower portion of your pectoral muscle. Like I said, I try to go low, slow on the lowering portion, and really just squeeze your chest at the top of it. And then after that we moved on to some pec deck flies. Just really nice, slow, controlled, and then really squeeze at the top. Tried to press your hands together just to get a really good squeeze on your chest. And then another thing we did was for your forearms. These are great to build up your forearms. You can also do these with like a stick with some kind of weight at the bottom, or on a rope or something like that. You can switch your hands up positioning wise, and that will allow you to do work the bottom portion of your forearm or the top in different ways. Great workout. Totally recommend. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.